The weather is getting warmer. It's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day. We are out in the Mustang GT Convertible. Good morning. It has been a while, but all is good. This is Mike. The channel is Mike Fyxdt. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to put the top down today, but I'm very excited. June 13th, that's a Saturday. We have the American Muscle Mustang show all day. I'm going to be there. Come on out if you're a fan of Mustangs. That is June 13th. That's a Saturday, the American Muscle Mustang show. Hope to see you there. One of the nice things about a sports car is you look forward to reasons to go out and do errands. So today we're just going to take her out for a drive. We're going to go get her cleaned up, and I have some new camera equipment which I am looking forward to trying out. I love on-ramps. On the subject of photography equipment, I have another channel that I've been spending some time on, and so far I've posted a couple of photography videos on there, and they have actually done very, very well. So if you'd like to see something outside of the automotive realm, hop over to Fyxdt on YouTube. That's Fyxdt. How do you guys feel about using automated car washes? Do you have a preference? I know there's brush, there's brushless, there's no touch. I read an article recently that said if you get in line at the car wash and the car or truck in front of you is totally filthy, dirty, covered with mud, bail. Because that dirt and that mud is just going to be transferred to the brushes or to the cloths, and it's going to go right to your car. Well, the good news is the car in front of me is cleaner than mine, as is the car ahead of him, and the car ahead of him, and the car ahead of him. It's looking good. Very excited. And when I go to the car wash, I do bring my own drying towels, because I'm a little bit suspicious sometimes when they provide towels that those towels, just over time, how can they not have dirt and grit embedded? Please tug gently to retrieve receipt. So they have little gates, and it opens kind of one at a time to let the cars through. I was wondering how they were going to boil 3 lines down basically into 1 line. Very diplomatic. If I put a camera up to a camera, will I get an infinite loop? Alright, this is strange. I think we're good. Glad I brought my own towels. It is looking smart. On to our next stop. Let's go. I didn't think that was gonna fit. Will it? Will it? I've got to do this. How could I not resist? It is beautiful out. I have a little story to share. I have some brand new camera gear, a Ronin SC gimbal, on which I mounted my Nikon Z6 mirrorless camera. I was looking for a place to try it out, and my car took me here. The Harold F. Pitcairn Wings of Freedom Aviation Museum in Horsham, PA. The museum sits on a piece of land bought by aircraft designer and builder Harold Pitcairn in 1926. Pitcairn's company manufactured the Pitcairn Super Mailwing. This biplane was used by the United States Postal Service to transport mail, which was carried in a fireproof metal container and was in use starting in 1927. The property itself has a rich military history. At the start of World War II, the United States purchased the land and launched a classified anti-submarine warfare program. It went on to become a training base for reserve components of the U.S. Armed Forces, including Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Air National Guard, U.S. Army, and the Pennsylvania National Guard. The museum is a treasure trove of decommissioned aircraft, flight gear, engines, bombs and missiles, and aircraft models. The decommissioned aircraft collection is owned by the National Navy Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida. The museum features many eras of aircraft from World War I through the war in Afghanistan. The museum is owned and operated by the Delaware Valley Historical Aircraft Association and is volunteer-run, with their restoration team restoring and maintaining all of the aircraft on display. When I was right next to these aircraft, the first thing I thought about was their size. I grew up building models and reading books about fighter jets, but standing in the shadows of these planes and helicopters is humbling. They're so big, you still wonder how they can fly. Up close, you can see the marks that time and stress have made on the surface. Every aircraft here, I'm sure, has touched the daily lives of hundreds of people and have 1,000 stories to tell. The volunteers that greeted me and showed me around also had their share of stories to tell. Many are U.S. veterans, and all of them had a passion for these aircraft. I had a great time shooting this video, and I recommend that you check them out if you have the opportunity. I'll put their info down below. Gonna sign off in between the cars. This is Mike. The channel is Mike Fyxdt. Be good, be well, be safe, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I fixed it.